Okay, so let's move on to class. Good morning, everyone. So last class we had discussed about what is. So someone is unmuted. Can you put on mute, please? Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So last class we discussed mostly. So what is IAM and so how to create what is IAM and how to create users and how to create groups and so mostly we discuss, right, and how to create how to add permission to users. Last class mostly we discussed IAM, right, identity and access management. So mostly, so how to create users in AWS, so how to create users in AWS and how to create groups and how to add users to groups and how to permissions, how to add permission to particular users and how to create a role and how to attach this particular role to so instance AWS resources, AWS resources, AWS resources. So anyone any doubt yesterday class? Clear? Hello?
Yeah, clear only.
Okay. Now already one guy asked. So already you know, right? Load balancer and hosted how to configure domain names our load balancer. So anyone tried? Already I given task. I don't know how many we tried and all. So let me see that one. Already know. So what is load balancer and how to create a load balance target and all. And why you go for load balance? You know, right? So for load balance is nothing but simply anyone. So these are my just assume. So these are my servers. You know, right? So these are my servers. So in all servers, my application is running. Now, what is the load balancer? If anyone is asking what is load balancer, load balancer is nothing but to distribute
Load balance
incoming request
distributes
to multiple AWS
multiple
instances,
instances.
containers, and virtual machines. So here also my application is running. Here also my application is running, and we have multiple servers. In real time, we are maintaining load balancer, right? So this is my application. So this is my application, and here also my application is running. Based on your load, I want to distribute my incoming request to multiple servers, right? So based on I don't know exactly which server request to go to. So here we are going to maintain one load balancer. We are going to create a ELB, elastic load balancer. Here we are going to add one load balancer ELB, you know, right? So ELB, elastic load balancer. So ELB. So for example, here I am the user and just assume I will give that is clear and all how it will work. I am the user. Just I am sending request. Just I am sending request. My request go to which server? Can you expect exactly where your request go to? No, right? So
Yes.
based on your incoming, the request, the load balancer can handle. Here also we created one load balancer group. So here we created group. In the group we added. So this is the ELB. This is the ELB group. Already you know how to create and all ELB group. So in this group, I am going to add this my all servers. You got it? So you are going to add this all servers. So now if end user send request, I am the end user. If I send my request, same. If I send my request goes to any one server. So maybe we can so reach this server or this server, this server. So you know, I hope everyone know how to create a ELB elastic load balancer and how to create group and how to add these servers to group and all. So this and all. Now real time mostly we are using so domain names, right? Real time mostly we are using domain names. Here we are getting one URL, right? Load balancer URL, and that is nasty URL. I think you can see, right, very big URL. Now got it. So if you go to load balancer, so there is a name, right? We are copying one DNS name, domain name server. We are copying one URL, right? So end user doesn't
Yes.
understand this URL, right? Now how to configure just route 53, and so how to configure our so domain name and all, and how we can check it and all we'll see. Just already this part already and I will show you how to configure that domain name and how to check it. So this and all already Now go to EC2. First let me create one instance. First let me create one instance. Already here we have one instances. We can use last class instances, or we can create new instance also, or we can create. So now I'm going to quickly create so two instances. Click on launch instances. Same story only. Okay. Now I'm going to give so HTTPD applications. Just I'm giving. Now this is the instance type AMI. This and all same story. No, I am not going to change anything. T2 micro is enough. 1 GB, 1 CPU memory is enough. And key pair. So, which is my key pair? DevOps class key pair. And so network and all, if you have your own VPC, if you have your own subnet, select that one. Right now I am selecting same only. And select a security group. So, which security? Already we created one security group, right? ALB. So, ALB and 8 GB enough RAM memory, that is storage is enough for me. How many instances we need? 2, 3 or 4, that is your wish. That is 2 wish. So anyway, just I am giving so 2 enough. Okay. So now launch the instance. Launch the, and before that click on advanced options, and I need a user data, right? Already last class we given, right? What is that user data? So just copy this one. Just I installed m update -y install HTTPD server. We started. I hope everyone know, right? Anyone any doubt here? User data. Just while creating instance, while creating instance, just I want to install the HTTPD server, and that server also I want to add something. Whatever you want, we can. Just I given some content I am adding to. So this is the default path, right? So variable www.html, this is the HTTPD installation path. Okay. So that's it. Two instances enough for me. Click on launch instance. Click on launch instances. So now this part is ready. This part is ready. Here I taken 2, 3, and here I added only 2 instances. Whatever you want, 2, 3, 10, 100, how many instances you need. So that's it. Now just click on dashboard. Now this is the HTTP application. Just I'm giving this is the one, and just to save it. Now we have 2 instance, right? Okay. Now this is the one is one, and I'm changing this name to. Okay, two. So 2 instances ready. Now tell me what I need to do next step. Same story only. Up to this steps and all, I hope everyone know. Anyone? So my
Go to
instance is
load
ready.
balancer.
Next go to load balancer, and so click on load balancer, and so
Create
right
load
now I don't
balancer.
have any load balancer. Now one more thing I am also adding here. So as of now, last class, previous class, only my request go to HTTPD or HTTPS. Sorry, HTTP or HTTPS
HTTP
only.
P.
Now there is two, right?
Yes.
Application load balancer support HTTP and
And HTTPS.
HTTPS. S means secure. Now, if you open any website, for example, I am opening a HDFC Bank, right? Net banking. If I click on this, now if you observe here, what URL they are hitting, whether they are hitting HTTP or HTTPS. Now, if you observe here, now got it. HTTPS Hypertext Transfer Protocol secure way they are so sending our request. Now got it. As of now you know how to configure. As of now you know how to configure HTTP. Okay. Now I'm going to add this step also in this load balancer. Already you know how to configure this one. Extra I'm going to add HTTPS also. How it will work. Okay. Now anyone, not only this, any website if you take anything banking and all mostly, or we can take IRTC, how they are redirecting that, just check it. Okay, so whether they are using HTTPS or HTTP, mostly nowadays they are using so only HTTPS. Now if you see here, now see here how the request go to HTTP or HTTPS. HTTPS, right? Now got it. Okay, now you know HTTP, you know that is basic, that is the basic one. Now I'm going to configure HTTPS. Suppose if you want to configure HTTPS, and we need to create one certificate, otherwise it won't work. We need to create one certificate. We need to create one certificate. So what is that certificate means? We need to create so AWS certificate manager. This is the one service. This is the AWS service, and we need to create this certificate. If you want to configure, if you want to configure HTTPS, but real time 100% we are using HTTPS only. But last class we configure HTTP. Now I am going to configure HTTPS. My request, I want to hit this one. Now I will show you how it will work. So now see here, this is my instances. Now check it, my application is running or not. So click on any instances, copy public IP address, go to browser, just paste it. Now anyway, we are getting so output. See here, welcome to HTTPD server. Now I am hitting the 65 server. This is the 65. Now got it. Now copy this one. So how request, see here I am sending, just check it. Here I am given send, right. Now see here, the request go to HTTP or HTTPS, default one,
HTTPS.
HTTP only, right. Now I am trying to add HTTPS, whether it will work or not. Just check it. See here, HTTPS. Now I am hitting HTTPS. Now the page it won't. Now see here, this site cannot be reached and look too long to response. I don't have because I didn't configure HTTPS, right? How it will work? So obviously it won't work, right? Now this is the HTTPS I hit. Now if you see here, now I am trying to hit HTTPS. So I given HTTPS. It won't work. So if you want to configure HTTPS, okay, secure way, we need to first create one certificate, ACM. So AWS Certificate Manager. This is the one service provided by AWS people. In GCP also they are providing, Microsoft Azure people also they are providing one services. But AWS people they are providing one service, ACM. So AWS Certificate Manager. First we need to create this one also. Now how to create? This is very simple only. Only one step only. Now go to global search. Click on here. CM, just type ACM. Now see here, there is a certificate manager. Now see here, provisioning, manage and deploy SSL, secure socket language and TLS certificate. I want to, so first we need to create this certificate, otherwise it won't work. Okay, so just click on this certificate manager. If we click on the certificate manager, now see here, new ACM managed certificate, the request, so public certificate from Amazon or so private certificate from your organizations, whatever you want. So these are the basic instruction how it will work, what is the cost and all, but this is paid only. Okay, we need to pay. So just practice purpose create, and once that is done just delete it, otherwise they will charge. Okay, now I'm clear. I'm click on the request a certificate. I need one certificate. See here, click on request certificate. Now now see here, request public certificate only. So right now we are using free tail account, right. So mostly it will visible only public only, so we cannot enable this one. And but real time we can see both. Okay, you don't worry. Okay, now anyway, for practice purpose, I am creating both. Purpose is same only, creation is same only, steps also same only. So while creating, just we are selecting private only. That's now for the time being, I am selecting public only. Click on next. Now, so this is the domain name. This is the fully qualified domain name. You know, right? So fully qualified domain name means, so in real time, so we are buying one domain, right? For example, so this is my application. Just assume this is my salesforce.com. We are using, this is my application. So for this application, we are clicking. So this is the already we have domain name. This is my login.salesforce.com, and instead of we are adding my company name also. We are adding this is my domain name actually. So this is my domain name. Like this, it will come. Okay. So now for our class purpose, we have one domain name. First, I need to find that domain name. So same way, if you go here, this is the fully qualified domain name. So if you want to work with Route 53 DNS and all, first you need to buy one domain, right? I hope already few people know. So if you go, what is this? GoDaddy. If you want to buy any domain name, already few people know. Just buy it. Okay. So already we have one domain name, right? What is that domain name? How to go to here? Go to Route 53. First to open.
Dermatology.extension.
Okay. Route 53. Suppose if I don't know, Route 53. If we click on Route 53, already we buy one domain, right? For class purpose, we are using one domain name, and click on the hosted zones. Click on the hosted zones. See here, dharmateja.xyz. So that is based if you are using incom co.in like this, they will charge more, and if you are using XYZ ABC, that is very less amount, 200 rupees, 300 rupees, 100 rupees only. So if you want to buy any domain, so go to here. Where is we need to go? So go to GoDaddy, and here we can check it. GoDaddy. This is the see here domain names, website, hosting, whatever you want. So click on this, and first you need to buy. First you need to buy. So if you go here, this is type your domain name, what type of domain you want. For example, I need so DevOps, I given something ABC or XYZ. This is very cheap. .com like that, if you go like, they will charge more. See here how many domains. See here XYZ, only 89 rupees. Only 89 rupees, including GST. It will come around 150 or 1 200 less only. Okay. If I need, I can buy it. So click on make it use, and click on next. It is asking so your right, net banking or credit card or debit card, just pay it, buy it. So this is the domain. So this is the fully qualified domain name. In real time, so we are maintaining domain names. For every project, we are maintaining one domain name, and based on the domain name only, we are redirecting our request and all. So this is anyway, I will show you later. Right now, already we have available, right? So this is the what is the Dharma Teja, right? Copy this one, and go to here, just paste it. This is my domain name. See here, fully qualified domain name. Now, so this is validation method. So DNS, domain name server validation recommended. Choose this option if you are so authorized to modify DNS configuration and all. That's it. And this is the key algorithm. And these people, they are by default, I am selecting RSA 2048 bytes. It will support. That's enough for me. I don't want more, and I don't want to change anything. This is default options. If you want to, we can change. That's it. Certification is very simple only. Now click on request. If we click on request, now see here, successfully requested certificate ID. This is my certification ID. Now view certificate, and so if you go here and domain, so create record for this Route 53. Yes, if you want to already domain name, just if you want to create, that's it. So that's it, nothing. Anyone any doubt here? So now if you go to here, now if you go to here, click on here, and go to list certificate. How many certificate? In real time we can see many certificates. So list certificate. Now see here, this is my certificate ID, and this is my domain name, and so this is the type, which what is the cloud people, Amazon people issued, and this is the status is issued, and so in use, not at time used, and renewal eligibility, and key algorithm I are using, so same. So that's it. Certificate is ready. Now come to our part. Come to our part. Okay. So now come to load balancer. Go to EC2. Now go to here. Click on load balancer. Now click on load balancer. This all I hope everyone know. So create and create load balancer. Okay. ELB, ELB, elastic load balancer, and HTTPD server. Okay. Same only. Same network and all. Select. So these are the zones. Okay. Now security group. So it is my security group. I don't want default one. Which security group I am using? ALB. Okay. Now this RC, earlier I am using HTTP 80. I hope everyone know, right? So if you are using so HTTP, what is the port number it will redirecting? 80. If you are using HTTP, what is the port number? 80. If you are using HTTPS, what is the port number? For example, a request to go to HTTPS, what is the port number? Hello?
443.
443. 443. Now got it? So HTTP 80, HTTPS 443. Okay. Now go to here, see here, default 80. And so now this is the listeners. See, you know, right, what is listener, how to configure. Click on add listener. And so just here, select HTTPS. By default HTTP only. Now I'm going to select HTTPS. Now see here, by default port number 443. Now if you go down, so now here see one more option. See here, you can see default SSL, default SSL TLS server certificate. Now see here, certificate source from ACM, from IAM, from so import certificate. So there is three options available. Now I created one certificate, right? I created one certificate. Where I created? Here I created, or here I created, or here? First one or second one or third one? I created one certificate just now. Hello? Which is correct? This one or this one or this one?
Yes.
ACM.
Policy.
AWS certificate manager only. I created here only. Suppose if we create certificate IAM also, we can select IAM. Or if you want to certificate separately third party, we can select this one. But now I created here only. Now which is your certificate? This is the drop down. If we click on here, here we can see your certificate name. That is your domain name. Now see here, this is the domain name. That's it. Now see here, client certificate handling. So manually I want to trusted. Yes. If you want to, we can select, and so or else leave it. See here, pass through or verify with the trust stone. So just I selected. See in so the entire certificate is sent to the backend target in HTTPD address to verify the whether it is true or false. It is verifying. That's it. So only extra part is this one. We need to select ACM, and which certificate you created, we need to select that certificate, and so select this one, and remaining story same only. Now come to here. Now this is the ELB, right? Elastic Load Balancer. Now so where is need to do? We need to create a target group, right? We need to create target group. Yes or no? We need to create one target group. Okay. So now click on the target group. Click on the target group. Remaining story same only. So select target group, and so HTTPD hyphen ELB group. Okay. Now see here. So don't change anything here. Default only. Don't change. No need to change anything. And so go to VPC and HTTP, and this is the health check and all. You know, right, how to configure. No need to do anything. Click on next. And so you want to add only two or only one? Come to this part. Now here I created a three, right? But I added only two servers. So you want to add two servers to load balancer group or only one server? Now I have three. I have 3, right? So how many you want to add it? So only 2 or only 1? So anyway, I'm going to add 2 servers. Now click on include as pending below. Just add this register. Click on this. Now see here, that's it. Create. Now see here. So now start total servers 2, and so that is initial 0, and unhealthy 0, healthy also 0. Just wait 1 or 2 minutes, it will update. Okay, now that's it. Now go to here load balancer and select your group name. Just refresh it. So this is my load balancer group, and same way, so select load balancer group name. That's it. Apart from this, no need to do anything. Okay, now click on load balancer. Now see here, my load balancer is done. My load balancer is configuration, everything is done. I configure HTTPS also. I created one services, ACM, so I created one certificate. I attached this certificate to, my ELB, Elastic Load Balancer. That's it. Now first manually check my servers is running or not, unless we can see load balancer. Now, so if we see here, click on anyone, click on any one server. So click on this, copy public IP. Now paste it. Now see here. Now everything working fine. My server, everything I am accessing. Okay. Now, so this is manually. Now how to check with load balancer? So go to your load balancer. Go to here, and just we have to wait whether it is active or not. Still provisioning. It is creating our load balancer. It is creating our load balancer. Now go to target group also. Click on your target group. Now we have to wait. So this is still initial. Up to wait LT equal to 2. I added 2 servers, right? ఇక్కడ నేను 2 యాడ్ చేశాను. ఇక్కడ మన health equal to 2 రావాలి count. Still it is initializing. It is creating our load balancer and load balancer group. We have to wait 1 or 2 minutes.
Does the ACM has any validity period like that?
But this is public, right? I will show you. This is not valid. Anyway, I request to go to HTTPS only. But real time we are buying. This is the trail account, right? నేను వాడేది ఏమిది మనం ఫ్రీ ట్రయల్. సో జస్ట్ వీ క్రియేటెడ్ వన్ అకౌంట్, వన్ సర్టిఫికేట్, జస్ట్ ఐ అటాచ్డ్. బట్ ఎనీవే ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ వ్యాలిడ్. బట్ ఎనీవే రిక్వెస్ట్ గో టు హెచ్టిపిఎస్. బట్ రియల్ టైమ్ వీఆర్ గివింగ్ 6 months, 3 months, 1 year. దే ఆర్ బయింగ్. ఇఫ్ యూ పే అమౌంట్ దే విల్ గివ్ యాక్చువల్ సర్టిఫికేట్. ఇయర్ ఐ క్రియేటెడ్ పబ్లిక్ ఆర్ ప్రైవేట్? ఇప్పుడు నేను ఒకటి క్రియేట్ చేశాను, ఒక సర్టిఫికేట్. ఏ సర్టిఫికేట్ క్రియేట్ చేశాను? పబ్లికా ప్రైవేటా?
Public.
పబ్లిక్ ఓన్లీ. బట్ రియల్ టైమ్ ప్రైవేట్. If you pay amount, AWS people they are giving so genuine certificate, and we are going to attach that certificate only. But for practice purpose, just I selected public only, but concept is same only. But here validity it is showing your certificate is not valid, and please so renewal like this will get one message also. But anyway, if I use HTTPS, so my request will work. But anyway, here everything public only, right? So my request go to, now see here healthy. Now earlier it is initial phase, now healthy. Now go to load balancer. So this is very very important. Real time every project, every organization we are following is this and all, load balancer and all, how it will work. Now see here, I am selecting DNS, domain name server, right? This is very big URL. This is very big URL. What is the type here? A record, right? So if we configure domain name, and there we can see a record, a record. Next, what is this? Name servers. We can see some list, right? I will show you. A means this is IP4. We are using which record? A means IP4 IP address. How many bits? So IP4 means how many bits? Anyone?
16 bit.
16 bit.
16 bits.
IP ఎన్ని ఉంటాయి మనకి? టోటల్ 8 plus 8 plus
32.
8 32 bit. I am not asking VPC. I am asking IP. So 16, 4, 8 fours are 32-bit, right? 8 fours are
Yeah.
32-bit. Now if you come to AAA, this is IP6. This is IP6. 32 plus 32 plus 32 plus 32. How much?
128.
120. But anyway, so mostly we are using, so here also we can see, right? A record. A record means IP4. Just remember. I will show you later what is A record, what is A record, what is NS, what is SOA. So these are the new terminology. Try to understand. This is A record. Okay. Now, so earlier I copy my IP, and if you hit here, so everything working fine. Now, which one I need to copy? So click on here, load balancer. Where is my load balancer? Here. So click on here. So see here, click on this. Now we can see one name, DNS, domain name server. Copy this URL and go to here. Just paste it. Now see here, not secure. Now observe here, not secure. Now copy this. Now anyway, this is the very big long URL, right? This is a nasty URL. End user doesn't understand this URL, right? I am going to configure also domain name. First we'll see it will go to HTTP or HTTPS. Now if you observe here, now what is the request go? HTTP or HTTPS?
It's deep.
HTTP only. Default it will go HTTP. Now I'm going to use HTTPS. Earlier it won't work, right? Now it will work. Now it is asking, see here, it is asking it will go to HTTPS. Now click on advanced. Now click on this link. Yes. Now see here. Now request to go to HTTP or HTTPS. ఇంతకు ముందు చేస్తే
HTTPS.
నాకు ఎర్రర్ వచ్చింది, సైట్ కెనాట్ బి
Yes.
రీచ్డ్ అని వచ్చిందా. సో నేను హెచ్టిపిఎస్ హిట్ చేస్తే సైట్ కెనాట్ బి రీచ్డ్ అని ఎర్రర్ వచ్చింది. నౌ సీ హియర్ మై రిక్వెస్ట్ గో టు హెచ్టిపిఎస్, బట్ మై సర్టిఫికేట్ ఈస్ this is trail only. Now go to here. Now see here HTTPS, both are working. Now if you observe here, what is my certificate? If you click on here, now you can see certificate is not valid. I didn't pay anything. But anyway, I configure this. So your connection, this site is not secure. You should not enter any sensitive information. So we need to buy. So if you pay amount, so they will give actual certificate. But configuration is same method only. But anyway, my request to go to this one only. But we are getting this is the public I use, right? So that is the certificate is not valid. I hope you got it right. But real time we cannot see this one red message. Now if you go to HTTP, uh, I say HDFC, right? HDFC bank and all. Now see here. So are you seeing anything here? Your certificate is not valid like that? No, right? Arthavenda? See here. So they are using everything secure only. They are valid certificate. Certificate is valid. Here they are using valid certificate. But my case, this is a practice, right? Only testing purpose. My certificate is not valid. I am using public only. But if you see any website, so they are using one certificate. This is a valid certificate.
Markonda.
Hmm.
Same thing open in Firefox.
What is
Browser Firefox.
this one?
No, no, previous link.
Wait. This is Firefox or which one? This browser.
This may be Chrome.
I don't have Firefox.
There, you won't get any error.
Okay. But end user mostly they don't know, right, which browser they are using.
No, no, for identification, for understanding purpose, I am telling.
Okay. Now let me install Firefox. Firefox. Let me try.
I think Firefox is there in your system. Markonda Reddy garu. In middle, bottom, yeah, that.
Okay. Now copy and paste it here. I don't want default. Now where is our link? This one no need. This one. Okay. Now this is which one? Edge. Okay. This is Firefox.
Yeah.
Yes. Wait, it is coming. Now concept you understand, right? How it will work.
Yes.
Now, but anyway, we are getting a warning. But here we are not seeing any. So not secure only, but we are not seeing any red and all. Just recommended. Oh, wait. Paste it. I need to click advanced. Now click on accept risk and okay. Now see here. Now got it. Now, but anyway, here we can see, right? Connection is not secure. We are using trail, right? Public only. So just your whole concept is how to configure, how to add certificate. Clear? అర్థమైందా? Anyone any doubt here? What's Srinath?
Yeah.
Okay, so like this, but real time we are giving a valid certificate. But this is our trail version. We are using only testing, right? So anyway, that is configuration is same steps only, same process only, but we are not seeing that message. How we are seeing HDFC, right? That is secure only we are seeing. But if we see not secure like this, we are seeing message. This is we are using trail. So now okay. Now, so if I give this URL to end user, the end user can understand this one, right? Where is this? This one. This is the DNS URL, right? But if I give this end user, can you remember end user this link? అర్థమవుతుందా?
No,
This is very
No.
long, right? Very big URL. End user doesn't understand what is this. So mostly we are using HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, and we are using google.com, yahoo.com. We are using very domain names, right? Mostly. That is shortcut also. They are giving so domain names and they can easily understand and they can easily hit. Clear? Now, how to already we have domain name. Already we have domain name. Already we have domain name, right? So already we have domain name. Now how to add that domain name to, so how to add that domain name to our DNS. Now if you want to so go through that one, first you need to go route 53. We'll see this and later. So now where is this? Go to here. Now so here DNS means DNS domain name server or service domain name servers. Now I have this is URL. So this is the URL. But end user doesn't understand what is this. So this is very long URL and right, remember also very difficult, right? So basically what DNS what it will do? Anyone? Srinath garu. DNS what it will do?
Fully
Fully
qualified name.
fully qualified name
Converting
and
IP to
IP to
host to IP.
host to IP. That is the main purpose. I hope everyone know, right? So it has all IP address. So domain name means this is it is converted to host to IP to. So main thing is it keeps all. So DNS it has it keep all IP of our host machines or IP address. All host all host names and IP address. That's it. That is the concept. What it will do? It will convert. It will convert. What it will do? So DNS convert IP to IP to host. Got it? And host to IP. Clear? So what is DNS main role is so DNS having all host names and IP addresses, and it will convert IP to host and host to IPs. Now this is my DNS URL. Now how to configure this one to my right domain name. Now same thing. Now AWS people they are providing one service, right? So what is that service? All where you configure
route
route
53.
53. Route 53. Go to here. Go to here. Now, so if you go here, so hosted zones, already this is my domain name. Already we configure it. Click on this hosted zone name. So already we configure. Now there is a one option available. See here, delete zone, type, test, and whatever you want, many options. Just directly come to records. Click on create record, create records. So this is my domain name, right? How we want to access your so subdomain name. Okay. So for example, just I am giving my just I am giving just I am giving RR. Okay. What happens? Okay. Or else whatever you want, that is your wish. Dev. Okay. Dev apps or dev apps, whatever, that is our wish. This is the subdomain name. This is the domain name. And enable alias. And alias means, you know, right? Many names we can create it. Now choose the endpoint. So which application which load balancer I created?
Application.
Application, and select a classic load balancer. And which region I created?
Numbers.
Mumbai. Next. And so select your load balancer. Now see here, drop down also it will display. Now if you have any doubt, we can go and check it. See here, ELB HTTP, correct only, right? HTTPD. This is my load balancer name. Select this one. Now that's it. Create load balancer. Create. Now see here, this is the routing policy. Next class I will explain. There is a routing policy and what is difference between load balancer and route 53 and all. Okay. So I am not changing anything. Create records. That's it. What happens? The record with specified name already existing. So already someone is created. Just let me delete that one. Click on this. Anyone is created. So these all are the no need for practice purpose someone used. I am going to delete. Okay, that's it. Now click on hosted zone and click on this create record and I am giving just dev. Okay, whatever you want, that is your wish. Alias and traffic, application load balancer, region also Mumbai region. That's it. And my load balancer. That's it. Now see here, this is a nasty URL, right? Very big URL. End user doesn't understand this URL. Now this URL I am DNS name I have configured to this domain. This is my name. Okay. Click on create record. Now see here, record is created. Record is created. Now where is that one? Now where is that one? So now see here, here dev.dharmteja.com. This is the domain name. Now see here, select this one. Now see here, this is my record name. This is my record name. Now see here, what is shortcut? dev.dharmteja.xyz. Copy this one and so go to here, just paste it, whether it will work or not. Now see here, now got it. Now my request go to so 65. Now check it here. If you want to, we can check it here. 65 missions. What is this? Now my request go to which server? 65, this server. Now try anyone, this link. Your request go to, maybe you are getting anyone server response. Click on your side. If anyone connected laptop, just try to hit this URL. That's it. Now see here, this is 65, right? Now I'm refreshing. Now see here, 42. Anyone tried?
Yeah, yes, it's changing. 6542 when I
42. So now see you
yeah.
got it, right. Now one time you request go to this server, this mission, and now this instance like dynamically. So but we are not predict 100% my request go to this server only. I am getting response from this only. So not like. So what is load balancer? Distribute your incoming request to multiple so instances or containers. So based on whichever you are added in group, so your request go to that group only, that instances. Okay, I hope you got some idea, right? How to configure, how it will work.
Yes.
Anyone, any doubt? So now So now if you go here, where is that? Here. This is the huge story in the Route 53 and all, but try to understand. I am giving only a high level. Now go to here, Route 53. Where is Route 53? Now if you go here, Route 53. So now this is a hosted zone, and so if we click on this, by default here we can see two names. See here, NS. NS is nothing but name server. SOA. This is the I didn't configure anything. If you added, if you buy domain, and so that people by default they are giving these two, NS and SOA. SOA means anyone?
Start of authority.
Start of authority. So now, what is the use? What actually these two will do? Now I will give overview. We can understand. Now I am erasing this one, and so new one. Now I am the end user, right? So if you understand this one, so everyone can understand what is happening in real time. If you go browser, what is happening? If you, for example, I am the end user. Just assume. So I am the end user. I am the end user. Now got it? I am the end user. Just assume. So you are the. So for example, this is my laptop. Got it? So this is our laptop. Okay. Now he is just one resource. For example, anyone. For example, just assume I am the, for example, Ramya sitting laptop. Okay, he is hitting one URL. Okay, she is laptop. He is hitting one URL. For example, she typed Google www.google.com. How it will work? Now you know high level how it will work. We are giving we are hitting the URL. For example, I am hitting this URL dev dot dharmateja dot xyz. I am hitting. I am getting response. But internally there is a lot of process it is happening. Okay, so first try to understand. So she is typed, so for example dev dot, so dev dot uh, dharma teja dot xyz something she typed, right? We are getting response only, but what is happening internally, you know, right? So this is I am in local laptop. This is my laptop, right? So every laptop, you know, right? There is one file, host name etc file, something. Anyone any idea? So if you see here, every laptop has two. What is that host name? Where is that path? Anyone idea? There is one location, right? Host name, etc, host name or domain name, something. Just assume. Here I am typing some. Here I am hitting one name, right? Domain name or something, whatever it may be. So if we go here, there is one local DNS. I hope few people already know. If you go my computer, and so if you go C drive, and where is that path? Program files. There is a local host on file is there. Host file etc host system 32, right? Where is that file available?
Windows System 32.
Windows system 32. First go to Windows. Where is Windows? I am in same path or different path?
No, one step back.
C drive,
Yeah, Windows. There. Yeah.
Windows,
No,
yeah,
next.
Windows. Now go to system,
Yeah, type yes.
system, system 32, not system,
No,
system
one step
32,
back.
system 32, and E under here,
Type H. check it.
Host.
No, one more thing is there maybe, or else type HOST.
HOS. Now go down.
There, check it on internet. Same similar path only. One step we may miss.
I also forgot that path. So anyway, there is a one file is available.
That is the local
So
DNS.
that is local DNS. That is the local DNS. There is a one file path available. So that is the local DNS. That is the local DNS. Now see here. So if you go here, this is the one file available. So if you hit any domain name, or if you give any google.com, or I given so dev.dharmadaja, right? So here so there is a one file available. So first maximum it is trying a local DNS. So it is trying to search a local DNS. This is the internal hierarchy, how it will work. So we cannot see local so that is DNS, local DNS. Local DNS has one IP address also. It has one IP address. So generally that is the path. So somewhere system 32 and under etc, I think etc, somewhere we can see that path. etc under there is a one path is there. So that is the path host. That is host. I think this is the file, but I don't know all this. We can see, or else we can search here also. Host, host, host star. Now we can find it. This is the path actually. Now we see it will come. So under this we can see one file. Under this we can see this is the local DNS. This is the local DNS name. Now if any end user send request, if any end user send request, and the request go to first go to local DNS, or that is the file. In this file it is checking, hey, where we want to check, what is the IP address. We don't know, right? Now the request go to, there is a one more root name server one available. There is one more also available, that is the root name server. There is one more also available, that is the root name server. So this is internal hierarchy, we can't see. Sir, can you see this one and all? We cannot see. So this is the root name server. Simply we are calling so name root name root name so server. Now root name server is simply we are calling r. Now here I given one format. I given XYZ, right? Root name server means it is identifying. So that domain name comes, whether it is coming .com, whether it is coming .com, whether it is coming .com, or .in, or .in, or .co.in, co.in, and .org. There is many domains, right? Root name. Now got it. Now we are using google.com. So now we are using org also. Now we can use a yahoo.co.in. That is, this is a root name. This is a root name. Now I given xyz, right? Now that root name server find actually which domain you enter. Now it is finding like this. Now if you go here, now it is finding the actual domain name. That is nothing but a top level domain name. This is nothing but a top level domain name. This is nothing but top level domain name. So this is the internal hierarchy. How it will work means this is the top level. This is the top level domain name. Top level, top level domain. Now it is finding. Now I given one domain name. So that domain name you given, whether it is org or whether it is so in org. Now I given some name, right? XYZ. Now so finally it is finding the so top level domain name. What domain name? Here I got it. Here I got it. So dot xyz. Dot xyz. This is my domain name. I enter here. So this is the root. This is the root name server. Root name server means here there is a right. So thousands of lakhs of domain names available. But here I given one domain name xyz. Now it is finding so top level. It is finding XYZ. Now it will go to our internet. So actually here it is finding XYZ. Now it is go to our internet, actual internet. Now internet I am typing this URL dev.dharmasteja.xyz, or suppose you can type google.com, www.google.com. I enter. Now, so she entered the google.com. Now it will go to check the first local DNS name. So local DNS name check. Hey, he typed something. So now it will send request to root name server. Root name server filtering. So the request come top level, whether it is come .com, whether it is come .in, whether it is come co.in, whether it is come .org. Now the request go to top level domain. Now top level domain what will do? Hey, the request come to .com. Finally it is identifying the top level domain name. Now this is the internet, right? So internet, not integer, that is typo error. This is the internet. Now internet, now up to this part I am typing this URL only, that's it. I typed, that's it. If you type like means internally it is what is happening, these many steps it will execute. Now I am getting some response, right? Now how it will get, now that internet, now first erase this one. Now I type, right? Up to this part internet only, don't confuse here. Now internet, right? So for internet I type, right? Now anyway we type enter, it is finding top level domain and all. Now it will go to there is, right? So there is two areas. What is that one? One is we used name server, one is used name server, one is used name server, and so other one we are using, here we are using name server, ns. How I know this is ns and this is soa? Now with the request to go to ns name server, and the name server, even here we can see two names, right? See here, one is name server and the second one is soa, start of authority. So now the name server find the domain name and it will send request to whom? Start of authority. It will go to here, it will go to here. This is the start of authority. So that is reason if you buy any domain, we can see two name, one is start of authority, soa. Okay, now it will come to here. Now finally SYA find your IP address. Now SYA finally find your IP address. Now SYA finally find your IP address. So up to this story only finding IP address only. So finally up to this, what is the whole story means, that start of authority finding your actual IP address. Google people they are maintaining one IP address, right? They are maintaining one IP address. So up to this, what it has, it is giving only IP address. Finally we are got one IP address. So Google related IP address we got it. Now got it. Now it has a written IP address and same story remaining. It will come to here, it will come to here, it will come to here, it will come to here. Here we are getting, so anyway Google IP address we got, we are getting one home page. How we are getting this home page? Google.com, or we are search something, we are getting something, right? So these people they are maintaining some servers, right? Google means they are maintaining only one server or multiple servers, at least guess it. They are maintaining only one server or multiple servers?
Multiple servers.
Multiple servers. So what these people are is, these people they are maintaining many servers. Now got it? Many web servers or many application servers, whatever it may be, leave it. So now I am sending request, right? Now request to go to any server. You don't know. Now we are maintaining load balancer, right? So this is what is this? This is the, so this is the web server. Just assume this is the web server. That Google people they are maintaining many servers, but we don't know my request to go to which server exactly. This is the web server. Okay. Now all are web servers only. They are maintaining many servers. They are maintaining many servers. Now my request to go to any one server. How these people are there maintaining? Now got it. So internally there is a load balancer also. Internally there is a one load balancer. Now see here. This is we are maintaining load balancer ELB. They are maintaining one ELB. If you understand this concept, that thing ELB. So from this only request to go to particular server, any one server. Either maybe your request go to this, or request go to this server, or request go to this server. Google means, right, that is how big application, how they are maintaining. Now before hitting this, and internally there are some rules and all is there. That is we are using right, firewalls. What is firewall? Right? We are using security group and all. We are configuring some rule, right? We are configuring some rules. What are the rules? As of now, we configure two rules. HTTP,
HTTPS.
we are configuring rule, right? Here I configure two rules. One is HTTP and HTTPS. HTTP and HTTPS. A request come to only this one. And also here we are allowing some port numbers. If you want to go to request via HTTP, we need to allow one port number. What is that port number? 80. And so this and all where you configure, where you need to allow
Security
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 groups.
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 These all are internal concept. Okay. Now based on this only it will work. 443. Now this is the whole story. How it will work? This is the firewall. This is firewall means security group. Mostly we are configuring. Mostly we are so configuring here. So and based on this and same your request go to here firewall means a which request you want to send, HTTP or HTTPS. So if you send HTTPS, whether this port number is allowed or not, so this and all it will check. This is happening internally, everything we configure, and based on this this is like entry point, it is allowing. You are sending HTTP, okay, so whether you allowed port number or not. Suppose if you are not allowed port number, we cannot so go to your request. Now got it. ఇప్పుడు నేను ఆ పోర్ట్ నెంబర్ అలౌ చేయలేదనుకో, can you go your request? No, right? Now got
No,
it.
sir.
So now these are the high level how it will work. Simply if we type google.com or if we type dev.dharmateja.com means now what it will go? It will go to my local DNS, and so it will check the find the IP address. Now so you are typing some domain name. Now it will go to send request to root name server. Root name server knows all domain names. Now root name server find filter the your particular domain name. Now this is right internet. We are press if we press internet press enter. Now it will go to name server. Every domain we have two, right? Every domain we have two names. So one is name server and one is start of authority. So what is the role, what is the right, so work of start of authority? It is finally finding the IP address of your domain. We are sending some domain name, but we need to this IP, right? So what it will do, that name server, from name server it will go to request start of authority. Start authority knows every all domain name, IP address and all. Now it will give IP address to this one, and now it will go to this. Now anyway here we are configuring many things, blah 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 and all, and this and all internal concept. Now request go to ELB, from ELB to my request go to particular web service, and so from this I am getting response from same end user. I hope you got at least what is happening internally, right? Clear?
Clear, sir.
Same. If you understand this one, nothing. In real time, how it will request go, what is happening, how they are configuring domain names, how they are configuring this, all these things. Now again, finally, the end user getting output. So I may get output. So getting response from laptop. ఇవన్నీ మనం చూడొచ్చు అంటే ఇవన్నీ మనకు కనిపిస్తుందా?
These are all internal things.
These all are what, so we cannot touch it, we cannot see. So but how the request, this is the internal architecture, how it will work. So based on this it will go to request, I am getting response, and same story. Clear? So anyone any doubt, guys? Just I given overview. Anyway, coming class also we can see, we can easily understand what is happening, how it will work and all. Now we know how to configure HTTPS. Now we know how to configure HTTP. Now we know how to configure load balancer and how to configure groups and all. How request go and how request will come to here. If I type dev.dharmateja.com, so how request go to my local DNS, my local DNS to root name server to top level domain name, and so my top level domain name has these two, right? Name server. It will request go to name server send request to SOA, and SOA actual this is the find IP address. It is finding IP address. It has the IP address. It has the IP address. And based on this IP address, now same we are getting response as the IP address. That's it. Only SOA only, no IP address and all. Now based on this, we are getting response. Clear, guys? So that's it from my side. I hope you got some idea.